Hi friends, it's Katie Chase, continuing on with you in the Conscious Constructive Performance blog and closing out this mini jaw series, which I hope has been useful to you and interesting. I hope you've done the work along the way as we go. I'd love to hear what you're noticing just in general. What are you learning about yourself as you notice? And how has this work impacted you? Hopefully positively impacted you, but just how has it impacted you? I would love to hear. I would love to hear so that I can make this as useful as possible. So there's so much to do in the jaw and intraorally, and this is quite a simplified series, but we're going to add one more piece, and that is the tongue. I don't know if you've ever had your tongue massaged, but it is the most mobile and free muscle in your body. And boy, does it work. Hopefully you chew your food, in which case your tongue is doing a tremendous amount of work in there to help move that around and get it to a digestible size before you send it off down to your stomach. So as a doctor of mine said a long time ago, I want you to have a relationship with your food. I want you to smell your food. I want you to feel it in your mouth. I want you to feel the texture, have a whole experience with it. So your tongue, being the mightiness that it really can be, is a huge contributor to that. So just like in a lot of this series, I'm going to do something on video that looks ridiculous, and you can do it in the privacy of your own home without a video camera on. So I have my left hand purple glove on, and I'm going to pinch gently my tongue between my hand, and just like cheek, I'm going to move my fingers opposite each other, right? This is a gentle massage move that you can use in a whole bunch of places, and this is a great application. So I'm going to squeeze and gently move. When I'm doing this with other people and in my studio, I use a very small piece of very clean flannel so that it's a little bit grippier. But in this case, I'm just going to do it on my tongue so that you can see. So here we go. And I'm going to come all the way. Ooh, makes me salivate. All the way to the tip. Woo, tender. So I could spend more time in there and work back a little bit more. I could also squeeze from the side and move my two fingers in opposite directions so that I could get that sort of middle pressure. You can also just pull gently, pull in all directions. Your tongue goes almost halfway down your throat. It's a huge muscle, amazing muscle, not to mention absorbing nutrients. I mean, just tremendous amount of contribution to your health. So we have thought about the structure of the jaw. We've worked with the cheek. We've come up into the corner. We've pushed down and worked the muscle along the side. We've come down along the mandible. We've come along the upper ridge of the teeth and into the corner and moved around to do a little pin and stretch, and now worked with the tongue. So this whole routine could be 1 or 2 minutes, once a day. See what happens when you put it all together, or grab the piece that's meaningful for you. But whatever you do, I encourage you to experiment, notice, invite change, invite the wholeness of you to include your jaw, which hangs, which is part of the temporomandibular joint. Invite this structure to be of assistance to you as you communicate and speak the truth, and speak truth to power. We need kind, compassionate voices. We need conscious, constructive voices communicating heartily. Tell me how it goes. Thanks for coming along.